every Wednesday after around this time 9 o'clock that we was gonna do WFSO after dark. But right now they got the AEW main event going on with Brian Danielson. I can never remember this. He's a continental champion, so that just shows they trying to bring in a lot of Japanese wrestlers, which is fine, but it's like you can never like get their name right. So if y'all already watching AEW right now, like y'all probably know who I'm talking about. But it's probably gonna be the same thing. We're just gonna talk about stuff that's going on in the area and see if there's like any topics to talk about. We will talk about AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery deal, which there's things that's good and there's things that is not good. And partly, it's not looking good. Like there's parts of the deal that they talk about is good, but there's one main part that is not good. So we will talk about that. Um, let's see. Talk about a little bit about Bucks practicing. They're somewhere in California. I don't know where they're at. So just talk a little bit about that. Um, let's see. Hi for now. See was there anything interesting to. Okay, so there's nothing much on the Journal Sentinel. Um, See, there's really ain't much for them to talk about like Bucks wise, but just like their practice and their preseason starts on Sunday when they go against Detroit.
Scratching the hell out that blanket. She's scratching the hell out that blanket trying to get under it.
Scratching my blanket.
That was because Livy's like right there. Livy's like, I ain't moving for shit.
She's just trying to get under. That's what it was.
That was the funny part of it.
Let's see. Was it like some comic book news that I was going to talk about? So, yeah. Yeah, because I decided I'm just going to say, some of the comic book talk for tonight. So, I think you just made that name up the last minute, didn't you? But nothing much. Right now, AEW Dynamite is on, so just waiting for this main event to be over. Then we can talk about wrestling stuff, Milwaukee Bucks stuff, some comic book TV and movie news, and stuff that's going on around here in the city. So, oh, you had this name for like 3 weeks. I got a question. Like, what made you want to put that as your name? Because I'm surprised half of everybody didn't get on you about that as of yet. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, no kidding. That was crazy. But I'm sorry to say, but he's gonna be going to jail for a very long time. All the stuff that's like coming out about him, but oh no, I'm not gonna block anybody because what name they got. I only block people if they say something that doesn't make any sense or insane or just saying things that just come out of their butt or whatever. I'm not gonna block nobody because of what type of name that they put on their YouTube page or whatever. I'm not even gonna do that. I just think that it is kind of hilarious though. Is he about to jump? Yep. Might as well say that stage dive. But yeah, AEW Dynamite definitely went overtime with this. So have I. Let's see. In 6 months, I will be 44. Just I'll leave it at that. Let's see. I'm just getting like the Okay, cool. See, I was looking for it somewhere. Was it something about DC or was it something about Marvel that I wanted to talk about today? But God, that would have been amazing. DC with a crossover with Star Wars. Although I'm not even a big Star Wars fan, but the crossover will still be worth watching. Like I'm familiar with some of the Star Wars characters, but just Star Wars is just not my thing. Let's see. Okay, so it wasn't DC. So was it something on Marvel that I wanted to talk about today? But I'm gonna say this like on when we start pre-recording too. So congratulations to NXT for their debut on the CW network last night. It actually did pretty good. It had like over 1 million viewers for the CW network. So that's one of their biggest think viewers that they had in a long time. Yeah, I like my wife is a big Star Wars fan, but me like I can stand to watch it, but I just can't get into it. I just can't. Just like no. And we were at this store in July when I hosted a meet and greet with Bushwhacker Luke. Although I haven't been into this store in a long time, it's called the Toy Dimension, which was our sponsor for that event, and also today's sponsor as well. We went into that store and I knew it had some Star Wars stuff. Like I didn't see as much as they did when I was there. Like they just had a lot of them like around. I'm like, oh my god! I said the last time I've been here, they ain't had this much Star Wars stuff. Like they had, Star Wars, figures, collectibles. I don't know they had any of them that were bobblehead because I know they had Funko Pops, but I didn't know if they were there. But of course, they had like wrestling figurines. Um, other like comic book figures. Yeah, they had all of those. Oh, ouch. Oh, he's gonna keep his title. Tia? Oh, Tua. Are you talking about the Miami Dolphins quarterback?
Like, I ain't lying. That video was all but forced to hold. 20 minutes have elapsed.
Oh, okay. You were talking about that. Like sucks what happened to him, with the concussions. But you had these things happening with people in concussions and stuff. It's like have like CTEs and things like that. It's just crazy. I hope he gets better. And Miami Dolphins is my wife's favorite team. I have nothing against Miami Dolphins or anything like that. But the good thing about my wife, like, although she's a fan of the Dolphins, she's not like praying them every single day or something. So at least with Miami Dolphins, I can tolerate. But yeah, I hope Tua gets well soon and hopefully comes back. I know what are they like 2-2 right now? Because I know they lost their last game. Yeah, 'cause the game was on this past Monday. I can't even remember who they played. That's crazy. Like, and I was watching like a minute of that game while other stuff was going on, and I can't even remember. Oh yeah, you're right. Exactly. If he has to retire, I can understand. Oh, 1-3. Okay, I thought they was 2-2. Cause I knew they lost this past Monday. I just thought they were 2-2. That shows how much I know. Dang. They might as well just go 3 hours from now on. No AEW can. Got the money and the time. And plus, there would probably be more opportunity for more wrestlers to get like showcase. You guys speak English. God, I wasn't even speaking English for a second, but you guys speak English because we don't understand what that means. Yeah, because I thought this match would have been over already, but it's still going. And I'm just trying to wait till this to get over so we can get started. As a kid, you got Hulk Hogan. Although some of the stuff I don't like he was saying, but still, like, he was my childhood hero growing up. You got Hogan. You got Randy Savage. You got oh, okay. Um, who else? Like Biggs Balls Man was another. Junkyard Dog. Yeah, he was one of the few people I wish I would have met. Coco Beware, Dusty Rhodes. Just a lot of them. I didn't have a specific favorite like wrestler like as a kid. It was just like one of those things, you like the face, you boo the heel and stuff like that. But it wasn't the case that, like, oh, I hate him in real life or whatever like that. It was just like, I just liked them.
Meat plus meat plus
Mom
meat.
called police is crazy.
Mathematician, more like meatmatician.
What does that got to do with anything? Hey, they still going.
Remind the fans once again the Continental Championship is no longer at stake. The World Championship is. And what about
Oh no. If y'all like if some of y'all wrestling fans that's watching right now, if y'all watching AEW Dynamite, what y'all think about this concept that they're doing with the where it was title for title, but the Continental title was only like on the line for like 20 minutes. Then suddenly it's just now the AEW Championship. What y'all think about that concept? Like in my opinion, it's a little bit different, but I guess they had to try something new. Yeah, DDP was another one too. Thanks for bringing that up. Oh, you talk about the pizza place. Oh, I know what you mean by that. I know what you mean. Like, although my son is like all grown up and stuff like that, but like he was like into wrestling and things like that, but like he'll watch it like every now and then, but it's like when you get in your 20s, you focus on like other stuff, like work, and plus him having the 1 year old now. There are a lot of stuff that's he's doing, but it's like when you're in your 20s, sometimes some people just like grow out of it and just think about other stuff. But hey, as long as it's something that's good and positive, I'm happy for him. And he did recently watch the Mr. McMahon documentary. Because for him, oh yeah, he does. He does. Went to go see the little guy today, and yeah, he's a handful. But yeah, just like when my son, like we were talking about the McMahon documentary last week, and of course, there's probably like a lot of stuff that he didn't know. Like he knows about Vince McMahon, but it was just a lot of stuff from like the beginning, and maybe like most of the other stuff, like in the night. What he knew some of the stuff about the '90s, the Montreal screw job and stuff like that. That he didn't know of that because he wasn't born until 2000, and he wasn't like into like every now and then he was watching wrestler. This was before he met me, but like I said, I met him when I was when he was 7, then got him a little bit into like wrestling and was just like loving it. And plus, he was happy like the days they be in town, like a good reason to take him out of school and just hang with us, and like what meeting wrestlers and stuff for the day. So that was a good moment. But I'm glad that the memories that we had at that time, that when he met like the wrestlers, where we were, going to shows. I'm just glad he still got memories of that and stuff that he would just never forget. But some of the things he just don't forget, like Miz Braum Soda. I have a full conversation with him. Him and Alice Valley at the time. They had a full conversation with him, just talking with him. So yeah, he has fun. And hopefully, I can get his son to like it too. But I did watch it with him this past Friday with my stepson on for SmackDown. Well, he was interested in it for a bit, but you know how the 1 year old mind wanders. They watch something for a little bit, then they move on to something else. Oh, thank God! Brewers won. They must have had a little bit of comeback at the bottom of the 8th. So let me see what the final score on that one. No, not Facebook. MLB.com. So we know most likely the Brewers will be playing tomorrow. Oh yeah, exactly. No, no. We do it for the memories. It's like we always, have to be there for the kids and then, create memories, and hopefully, what my son will do with his, create memories for him and things in the future. Okay, Brewers won 5-3. So that eighth inning, it was a comeback because last time I was watching before I check out this main event, it was 3-2. So they must have had a big comeback. So let's see what happened. No, rap.
And this is for how long, yeah, this was all about ecstatic. This right here, O'Connor, he was rocked by that rainmaker, and now his hammer and anvil elbows continue to rain down.
That's cool.
O'Connor setting his jaw.
But yeah, I just wish, you kind of wish like, I kind of wish like my dad would have did like some memories for me, but the bad thing like about my dad, back then when I was a kid, like he'll take me places and hang with him and stuff like that, but that was pretty much it. Like we didn't go to like any we haven't gone to like, done fishing. Maybe I will be more into fishing if that was the case. Like we really didn't do much but just hang with family. That's all like my dad was doing with me. We just mainly just hang with family. And like it's good to like a point, but it's like you want to do other stuff too. And sadly, my dad didn't make that memory with me. Oh, finally. Let me go to scores. Maybe it'll take more about what happened. Exactly. I do agree with that. Like I said, I'm glad I did that memories with my son, and it's an amazing feeling. It's just amazing. They'll get to do things with your kid and be good to do things with the grandson. So probably sometime I would say next year we're thinking taking my grandson to some baseball games. And I think I ain't gonna take him to like any basketball games yet, or to a wrestling show. Probably gonna wait till he gets like a little bit older, than that he can like at least sit still and watch. So probably sometime in the future, but probably would do something with him when it comes to baseball, because like what we have down here in Milwaukee with Miller Park, not Miller Park, but American Family Field, they do have like a play area for kids. So probably would do that most of the time while the game is going on.
Everything I'm gonna do is because I have to, because no one else will. No one else can. If any of this was about me, I'd have put you out of your misery years ago.
Who's forcing John Moxley's hand in all of this? I don't get what he's been speaking in riddles for a long time.
I wonder if it's a shame.
What a madman, what a psychopath. So it's okay, what John Moxley do? Is he a cast?
Okay, Perkins had an RBI.
No good here. Ain't nobody good here.
We've seen Pat use that hammer many times.
I knew about Jackson Churros, leadoff home run. Let's see who else scored. Garrett Mitchell had like 2 RBIs. Yeah, Donis and Contreras are. Huh? 2 of them downtown, of course, and the other one that's on was that Highway 100 in Silver Spring?
That's the one I know about.
I've been to that. I've been to
It's the two downtown.
Oh yeah. I agree. I'm glad that here in Milwaukee, like the Brewers does this like 414 meal where you can get like junior hot dog for $4. You can get a junior soda for $4, junior nachos, and I think you can get a Cracker Jack for like $4. And anybody can buy it. Like it's not like exclusively for season ticket holders or anything like that. You can just actually just buy it. Like the good thing is like their game day tickets were cheap because the final game of the season for like the Brewers game, it was nothing but like $8. Only had to pay for an $8 ticket. Kind of like the same thing I had to do for that Saturday game before the playoffs started. I think the tickets were like nothing but like $10. So like baseball tickets here are very, very cheap and good pricing. And some of their food is good price too. So I can understand why some people don't even go to like basketball games or football games anymore because of high prices. So I get that. Oh, I'm glad he is because you need like some owners like that would like keep like ticket prices low, or you be just going to those like other apps like Game Time or Vivid Seats for like cheap seats because that's what I normally would do. Oh wow! Like I don't know how much their tickets are, but man, that's crazy.
No better. Make your money, boo boo. Make your money.
Where the hell we going? This is around about midnight. I was in
Oh yep, you're right. Parking and food and stuff like that. No kidding.
All right, that's not gonna happen. And wow, you're not wearing that outfit. Oh, okay. Honey, do you have anything to say to your daughter about the shorts?
Oh yeah, that looks really cute, sweetheart.
Hey, no, it's way too short. People know you're a girl. You don't need to prove it to them.
Let me check this out.
That's our tip.
Yeah, I'll just leave it on the Braves and the Padres and see what's going on with them. But yeah, they do need to do something about that with like cheap food and stuff like that because some of the food is just like prices are insane. We're gonna get started in a bit, so I'm just gonna look for what I was gonna talk about. Let's see.
Because we were deep in conversation about something, and then got to his daughter, but like, where the hell are we going? He's like, oh,
let's see.
Like, oh, we're going to a place called Stargate. And I was like, what the hell is Stargate?
That's not what I was looking for. Nope, that's not it.
I was like, what? I was like, we going where? This is my first
Oh wow.
time going. I was like, we're going where? He's like,
I believe that there because we will talk about that too. So let me try to switch some stuff around because I know we're gonna talk about like wrestling topic first. So let me get that and we're gonna get started.
So we get there.
Let's see.
Silks is usually just topless. Ooh, that motherfucker was going to Only full nude strip club I've ever been to.
Let's get rid of that.
Girl walked up on me. I'm standing up, not sitting down to try to
Oh
get
wow,
a hand.
six inning for Padres and Braves.
Puts her hand around, puts her arms around my neck, takes my hair out of
I
the
think the
ponytail up
Padres
there,
got.
and just
Oh yeah, they're in the
just
lead
like
in this
I
series,
was like, what?
1-0.
I'm
So
kind of looking at
Padres
by the
win.
marquee,
They're advanced.
kind of play with like, what the hell is she
Um,
doing?
let's try to let me get a little bit comfortable. Then we can start this show. I just didn't think AEW Dynamite was gonna go that long. So that's crazy. What's up, everybody? For those who's watching live on YouTube and Twitch and watching the pre-recorded episodes, welcome to WFSO After Dark. We will talk about the deal that WBD have with AEW, and I guess there's some more news that's been coming out, as y'all can probably see. So, I know there's some good things about the deal that they did. Okay, they did say they did officially sign, so we will read on that. Um, I'm trying to say, was there things that I wanted to talk about before we talk about that big thing? Um, let's see. And as I was saying to people on live, that congratulations to NXT for having the highest viewers on CW since their existence. So yeah, congratulations to them. So they nearly had like 1 million viewers that were watching live. So congratulations to them, and hopefully they get like more success in weeks to come. And I know they got they're in St. Louis, well, in the suburbs of St. Louis next week. No, hopefully maybe they'll do more about at least traveling to more cities to do NXT shows. Like, cause oh, thanks, you too. Um, but as I was saying that though hopefully they like get more like episodes and actually do some out of the perform. They don't do it at the performance center. They do it at the I forgot where they do their NXT shows at. If it is at the performance center, then it'd be good for them, to travel more, just to get more, experience with, what's going on. So, hopefully, they start doing that. So, congratulations again to the CW Network and to NXT. Let's see. Well, we will talk about this with Beth Phoenix. That her, Adam Copeland, and their kids, they all live in like North Carolina, and plus they got hit by Hurricane Helene. So I didn't know about this until about maybe like a couple hours ago. So yeah, because she was mentioning that their family was safe and everything is all right, but I know they probably got. Okay, after several days of no cell phone, no power, no water, limited gas and travel, we are finally getting our feet back on the ground, she wrote. Because we had limited access to the internet or media, this is the first time I have been able to observe all the horrifying footage for our beloved Asheville and affected areas through the lens and others. To say I'm overwhelmed is a underestimated. But yeah, this is just crazy, and hopefully, okay, Cass Wheeler also lives in that region as well, so and has started a fundraiser to deliver relief. Oh wow, his efforts have raised over 56,000, with some donations coming from major figures such as Tony Khan, Bret Hart, and Wheeler's tag team partner Dax Harwood. And because I know a lot of people got hit with this, and it kind of sucks. But you can't control nature. Like, what more can you do? You just can't. But hopefully, things get back to normal with them, so they'll be back on their feet and all that stuff. So hopefully, things work out in their favor. Let's see what else.
That's terrible, but catchy. What do you want, more stinking knock-knock jokes? That might be better. Okay,
Let's see.
knock-knock, because they're me checking you again.
Braun Strowman. Oh, I didn't know about this one. I saw this too, but they said Braun Strowman got injured during the match. Like he just came back from injury like weeks ago. Let's see.
Sock magic, your parents have much to do with what you do now. Well, I guess so. My father was a suicide bomber. Most of you guys are a lot
Let's
alike.
see.
And I have his eyes. In a box. And I like to
Okay, okay. Everybody did like the main event of Raw that happened this past Monday, and I did too. And it was a good way for Seth Rollins to come back to get his revenge too. So we know Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins is going to have their feud started, but with Braun Strowman's win, like what's that leads off for him? Like what's he going to do next? And yeah, we don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Braun Strowman got hit with Bronson Reed with a Samoan drop. Braun Strowman grabbed his thigh or also groin area, and then they were going to do a spot where he knocked Bronson Reed off the apron through some chairs, and he starts running. I knew immediately that he was hurt. Maybe it's like one of those things that it probably was like that he was only going to be, he might going to rest, this coming week, then probably be back, the following week. You never know. But the good thing about some of these storylines and all this matches that they do, like this was one of the things I was hoping that they start doing too. Like if you're gonna have like feuds, like have some of them that be exclusively for Raw, but you're gonna have like matches that can build up the pay per view or like segments that can just lead up to that. So hopefully it seems like they. I know they've been doing it for a while, but it's like one of those things. You're just glad that that they start doing it. So get more TV time for the people that don't have it. That is actually that good. Um, let's see. No, we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not thinking about that because I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, Jay White returns and attacks Hangman Page. Okay. So okay, let's just go to this AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery deal. So let's see. AEW has reported officially signed a new multimedia rights deal with Warner Brothers Discovery on their fifth anniversary of their flagship show. Variety reported that the deal was made officially today. Though financial terms were not disclosed. According to the outlet sources, the deal is valued at upwards of 150 million per year. Dynamite and AEW Collision will remain on TBS and TNT, but will also stream live on Max simultaneously for subscribers in the United States. Shows will be available to stream on demand beginning of next year, which will be, probably starting in January. As for AEW's ever increasing pay per view schedule, Variety revealed that pay per views will be available for purchase on Max later on in 2025. Probably when they start showing their pay per views, because they don't kick off their pay per views. They're gonna start it in March. It'll be February or March because I don't think they're gonna do the one pay per view a month or anything like that. I think they're gonna start showing the pay per views like in March. So let me read this again. Variety revealed that pay-per-views will be available for purchase on Max later on in 2025 as a discounted price per show. Which the only thing I don't agree with them doing that and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, and I was talking to somebody about this too. I'm like, when you get a at least most of the pay per views of TNA, they're with the prescription, but except for their main four. If AEW would have done something like that, just have their main four pay per views just be costly or whatever like that, because I don't agree with how much the TNA's pay per views of them four cost either, because it is ridiculous. But TNA, they having sellout shows and things going good for them, and plus with the partnership with WWE, that's going good for them. And let's read more on this. But I think the discounted price is kind of stupid per show. I think it's kind of stupid. Let's just say if it's something that if it's discounted, like if it's down to like maybe like $9.99 per pay per view, I'm cool with that. But it all depends on their pricing. But I still don't like the idea, like, if you can watch WWE PLE events for free, then why not? Because I hate to say this, but ever since WWE showed their pay-per-views on the WWE network, and you can just watch it and you don't get charged for it. Pay-per-views in general are dead. TNA is kind of like realizing the same thing in a way. NLW have their specials like exclusively on YouTube. Um, NWA, I don't know if they're doing the same thing, but yeah, just something that's got to be different. So let's read what more of this. This extension continues the tradition of iconic wrestling events broadcast on TBS and TNT, while also establishing a new legacy for AEW through weekly live streams on Max for years to come. Khan said, "We thank David Zaslav, Kathleen Finch, and everyone at the WBD for their tireless support of All Elite Wrestling since its inception, since they started, as well as AEW fans, talent, staff that helped make this possible." Okay, let's see. Variety reported that the deal includes enhanced distribution rights across social media. It also includes potential new programming on both linear and digital platforms. Though former AEW World Champion Sir Strickland was recorded last week and said AEW was taken on SmackDown. Then AEW might do a show on Fox or whatever. So let's see. Variety did not report anything like that on Wednesday, but did not include anything regarding the AEW Shockwave, the term for the company recently trademarked, which is rumored to be another show set to air on FS1. Okay, so maybe they get rid of maybe they'll stop Rampage. Who knows? Because they didn't mention Rampage, or they did not mention anything about Ring of Honor, which was one of their big mistakes. Because I would have worked out the deal. You know what? We can show Ring of Honor every Thursday on True TV or something. But I know they have NBA games and stuff like that. But maybe that's something they probably will work out next year. Like start showing Ring of Honor on Thursdays on True TV, since TNT will no longer have won't be showing NBA games after this coming season. So them probably the two things that I don't like about this deal, that they didn't mention anything with Ring of Honor. Like they should be showing like streamers on that, or maybe they'll have something with Fox if they decide to work a deal with them, like do their Shockwave show and also show like Ring of Honor on FS1 or something like that. They can do that. But that's just an idea. Like I think they should actually, work out with like do something with like Ring of Honor. So I don't like that, and I don't like that you have to pay a little bit extra for see like their pay-per-view, per pay-per-view. That's probably the two things I don't like about the deal. But like I said, this is good for AEW and it's good for AEW fans. But like I said, you gotta have cons, and there's pros and cons to everything. So, and right now for me, the cons outweigh a little bit of the pro because of that. Because it'd be good because there'll probably be a day that you won't be able to see AEW Dynamite or anything like that. You can also like go back to their streaming because what they do if you want to go see the replay of it, you got to go on the TNT app or the TBS app to rewatch it. And at least now they can do like a streaming with Max and do all that. But like I said, pros and cons is always like that. Um, yeah, I know everybody was shocked about seeing Shelton Benjamin. I was too. But yeah, there's really not much wrestling to talk about, but we are gonna sometime on Friday, probably right after AEW Rampage, we'll do like a preview of a WWE's Bad Blood PLE event that's going on this Saturday. So the Go Home show, I guess we talk about that a little bit. That everybody like some people, well, everybody liked the main event, and I think that's all some people only liked was the main event. They didn't like the rest of the show. I don't know, but I thought it was doing good. The main event was awesome and all that stuff. And with NXT finally made his debut on the CW, some of the stuff they did sent like shockwaves and stuff like that. For some of the stuff that they did with surprises and stuff. So that's good, and hopefully they have more surprises and stuff like that in weeks to come. So, well, excuse me. That's enough about wrestling, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, they had their media day this past Monday. They talked to like half of the roster, and yesterday and today they talked to the rest of the roster, and I know I'm gonna try to watch those videos sometime today, just to see what how they feel and stuff like that. And rumor has it that uh, Bobby Portis is taking care of more of his body in the off season and looked like he bulked up. So we'll see what happens. Um, Raja Rondo was a special guest coach for the day for the Bucks since they're in California, and just wanted to know how that is and all that stuff. So maybe they probably will talk about it in videos and stuff like that. But so there really ain't much Buck news. Just the their training camp and stuff like that. And plus with the Chris Middleton news that he won't be that much active on 5-on-5, but he will active on other activities. Let's see. Okay, nothing big on trade rumors. So that's good news. Let's look at Giannis news, and probably not much to talk about. So I apologize, you guys. This is probably gonna be like a short show. It just kind of sucks, there ain't that much to talk about. Now I know we was talking about some of this stuff on Monday's special edition of WFSO Aftermath. Come on, close. Because it's probably ain't that much Giannis news. Oh yeah, really ain't nothing big, but it was good to see the Nassas at Friday's Brewers and Mets game throughout the first pitch. But what the Nassas is gonna do like most of the season, just do like his talk show. And he's not under contract with the Bucks. He's not under contract with anybody because of his injury that he suffered. That he's gonna be out like most of the season anyway. So maybe if they decide they'll sign him next year and have him rest up his leg and go from there. Maybe that'll be something. But we'll see. Now we can talk about things that's going to be in development in Milwaukee. This is the only thing that's probably that I only read on that I think is something that was worth talking about. But besides some other news that I can mention before we talk about this, my wife has, she's watching our local Fox station, which is Fox 6 Milwaukee. They have Fox 6 Wake Up. So what she told me and what she heard that, they closed the roof for a certain amount of time today just to measure, because, after the season is over with the postseason is over with the Brewers, they're going to start working on winterization or winterizing the American Family Field. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff they're talking about that they got like events already lined up for when they finish in the end of next season. Um, starting like in 2026, they probably gonna have a lot of events and stuff like that. So they said they got like some concerts, other sports like soccer games. What else they got? Wrestling events. So if that hint hint, and yeah, they just got a lot of stuff that lined up as soon as they done winterizing the American Family Field. Which part of me was just thinking right now that why they did this now instead of they could have did it like years ago and they could have bring a lot of stuff there. But then again, there's also there was talks in the past that with the American Family Field that they're gonna have like a something like that we have up here in Milwaukee is the Deer District. So they're gonna have something like that, and I know it's probably gonna take time. It's gonna take a while, but hopefully they get started sooner than later. And sorry, I know that some people are debating about it because they worry about tailgating and stuff. I'm like, you can still do like some of your tailgating, but at least have some stuff that's interesting in the area. And plus, I'm also doing a petition, trying to get like one of the bus routes to like go through like Miller. I'm going to always and forever say Miller Park, but that's what I'm used to. But yeah, we're trying to fight on get like one of the buses to at least like go to like American Family Field at least every day because there's people that want to go to the brewer store they have every year, and plus they got a couple of eateries. They got the Barrel Yard, and they got X Golf that's going on around there all year round, and it seems like they're doing okay, but they can do better if they had like a bus route like to stop. I'm not saying they got to stop already like in front of the arena, but at least like very close to the arena, like maybe like about like I think it's like from where they used to have the bus stop when they used to pick up people and drop them off for like games. They did a it was like I was have to say it. I think it's like about 100 feet from the stop all the way up to the gates at American Family Field. Like they could be doing something like that. And I'm doing a petition on that, and that was one of the things that they mentioned about that too. Maybe talking with local people about like having the bus like start going to American Family Field, which I've been preaching on that for like over a year now, since about this rumor that they was going to do like a district thing. So y'all get a chance and opportunity, go to change.org and just look for Route trying to extend Milwaukee Bucks Route 14 to go to American Family Field. So you want a petition in there, sign your name on it, and we're trying to set something up so we can like have like a little bit of a meeting about it. Maybe work something sometime next month. But starting this weekend, I'm gonna like go like stop to stop and give people cards and stuff just to like see if the sign their name in the petition. Then hopefully if we get enough signatures, I'll send it to them and see what they and see that what they think after we got like a lot of people signing for it. So yeah, finally big things coming this way, and good thing we have like a mayor that actually, want to have a lot of events come here, which was so missed opportunity with the last mayor and all the other missed opportunities that we had, which is kind of sucks. But anyways, they're just talking about that cafe that's gonna be at the new building that they're developing in King Drive here. So let's see, it's gonna open later up this fall in the Brownsville area in Milwaukee. Kind of like the north side. It's like very close to downtown. That's the Brownsville area. It's like very close to downtown. Um, let's see, and I know I know they still fixing up the building, so maybe the building will be done as well. Um, oh, it did open. Okay, so the Thrive on King opened earlier this year. It didn't look like it because it looked like they were still doing some stuff inside. So maybe some of the stuff did open, but and having to have like a cafe there for people like if they want to drink coffee or something like that. That's cool. Let's see. It's going to have a more than 100,000 square feet of Class A office space, 89 apartments, an early childhood center, a blood donation center, and a new parking structure they have for that area.
Stood there quietly.
Like I said, I didn't know that it was already open, but I'm just glad there's more stuff that's getting added in that area. And yeah, like it's an okay area to live in, but it's getting better. Like parts of it is just getting better. So hopefully, they keep that going, and we'll see how it goes. So that would be it for talking about development things that's going on in the city. Um, I know there was Marvel news I wanted to talk about. Nothing much on DC except for the Joker movie coming out this Friday. I wish I can see it like its first weekend, but we probably going to end up. Hopefully, we get to see it on Tuesday. So we'll see. Um, let's talk about the home release of Deadpool Wolverine. It seems like it broke records, and plus you can also like watch it on Disney Plus as well. So let's see. On comic book, it says Deadpool Wolverine was released on digital platforms. Of course, it was yesterday. The record it synced the record for the first day seller of 2024 at Fandango at Home. Fandango at Home, which some of y'all don't know, is Voodoo. Um, Fandango video on demand streaming service. Yeah, okay, they did mention that. Of course, y'all know about the movie. Let's see, it topped the day one sales of the most watched movies on the service, including the animated Inside Out 2 and Despicable Me 4. And the Blake Lively starring romantic drama It Ends With Us and summer blockbuster Bad Boys Ride or Die and Twisters. So what they say like because we know like the movie made like over 1.32 billion. So yeah, we knew about that. Is actually, let's see, Marvel and Sony Spider-Man No Way Home surpassed Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame as the best-selling pre-order title in Voodoo history. While fans won't be able to stream Deadpool, I thought they could. Oh, okay, so they won't stream until later this year. Of course, the movie available by or rent and blah, 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 blah. So some of y'all already know that. Uh, but yeah, that's probably all that just needs to be talked about. And of course, it's gonna be released on DVD. What is it gonna be? two, I believe 2 or 3 weeks from, no, 2 weeks from next Tuesday will be the DVD and Blu-ray and all that release. So yeah, just talk about other stuff that's on there. So like I said, that's more good news for Marvel. And there was something else that I wanted to mention on here before we get out of here. Um, let's see. Nicholas Clay featuring the first photos from Spider-Man spin-off series. They must have started shooting it already. So let's see the first look photos. No, that's not even first look photos. That's the movie he did, and plus Spider-Man Noir. That's from the animated Spider-Man movie. So I don't know why they were saying the yeah, don't pay attention to this. Take this to the grain of salt. That's not the official first look at the photos of Spider-Man Noir. So yeah, that's no, I call that BS on there. So, but I know they did add a lot of more cats for the Spider-Man Noir TV series. But yeah, as y'all see the name, Lucas Haas, Cameron Britton, Kerry Christopher, Michael Kosloff, Scott MacArthur, Joe Massini, Whitney Rice, and Amanda Skoll. So that's true with them adding like the co-stars. So I did hear about that, but like the photos that y'all just show and they only show like that part, those are false. Them from like previous movies that he did before, they did the. Because I know they're going to start filming it soon, but that's not the first photos or anything like that. So you have to ignore that. So of course he's Peter Parker from Earth 90214, the North South Thurston version of NYC, which will based off of the 1930s. So yeah, this really ain't nothing to go by. So they didn't shoot yet. So ignore this, and no, it's not true about the stuff they were showing. I think there was. I guess we can look at some. Let's see this other some wrestling stuff before we let's see. Of course, let's talk about the Mega Rights. I'm just saying, if there's anything else to talk about before we go off the air. Um, of course, y'all saw the changes on the women's title and NXT men's world title for that. Of course, y'all saw the new design, and it's not bad. Oh yeah. Okay. Of course. Okay. AEW pay-per-view partner ends partnership. I guess with them on Max, gonna be streaming it and stuff like that, and I guess why not? Oh, they enter partnership with all of them. Okay. Something interesting. So probably look at most of this at days to come. Um, like I said, we're gonna end it here. It wasn't that much to talk about, but I thought I would do this like this, catch up with you guys on the weekly show. So anything comes out that we can, get to talk about, we will like post it right here on YouTube. And you guys that's watching on Twitch, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for watching. Please, spread the word if you want to hear like about, comic book movies, TV news, wrestling, Milwaukee Bucks content, developments that's going on around the city, and all that stuff like that. You will like this channel. So, and plus with live stuff, the next time we're gonna be live here on Twitch will be Friday, talking about the preview of WWE Bad Blood. So, if you get a chance, stay tuned for that. It will be right after AEW Rampage. So it'll be after that. So if you get a chance, watch it and chat with us and let us know what y'all think about, this Saturday's PLE event. After you guys that's watching on YouTube, that was with me earlier when we started watching the main event of AEW. I appreciate y'all being on here. Thanks for the like. Please like and subscribe if you like the channel. Kind of same thing I explained to them. If you like, wrestling and all that other stuff, you know, subscribe to this channel. And program note, starting this Monday, you will get to see that will be exclusively for YouTube. You get to see our top 10 of could be like wrestling, excuse me, wrestling movies or just whatever the case may be. You'll get our top 10. And Thursday will be, as we call, that Monday. I should talk about more about that. As the debut of we talk about on Monday's show will be, well, new series is called WFSO Top 10. So get a chance, check that out when it's released. 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. It won't interfere with like anything with Monday Night Raw, so you have a lot of some time like to watch it before that. So hopefully y'all can do that. And right on Thursday, well, next Thursday, of course, it's the return season premiere of WFSO exclusive. So you get a chance, check that out. It'll be every Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. It'll be right after TNA Impact. So you get to see some wrestling action around, the local scene. So get to see more wrestling action. Just put it that way. So, please check it out. Over 2,000 videos, and we still love the support. And I see some of y'all are starting to, subscribe. So please keep it coming. Hopefully we can get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And this is our way to push to at least to 1,000. So hopefully, we can get there, and I'll put out more content as much as I can. So I appreciate y'all watching. And once again, our sponsors is the Toy Dimension. So check them out. And we're also sponsoring an event that's going on October 15th. You can, if you're interested in like comic book stuff or wrestling figures, Funko Pops, comic books, and all that other stuff, go check them out. They do have a Facebook page, so check that out. If you can go to their store in Milwaukee, it is 5925 West North Avenue. So you get a chance, check them out. That's it from me. And like I said, once again, I appreciate y'all watching and subscribing to the channel. Like I said, the next time we probably go live on Twitch, like as I mentioned, will be Friday. And after you guys that's watching it on YouTube, probably the next time we'll be on, it will be depending on if there's any news or stuff to talk about. Will be, it will be posted up if there's anything that's out there, like wrestling wise, basketball wise, and stuff like that. And since that Detroit game will be on Sunday, what we're gonna do for Aftermath. So most likely we will have a show this Sunday. We will talk about that game and give our takes on it. I think this is a 6 o'clock game, so we probably gonna end up having Aftermath not right after, but like at 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So we will talk about that and plus talk about the results of WWE's Bad Blood and whatever other stuff that that pops up. We'll talk about as well. So from all of us here, Once again, my name is Artrell. I didn't mention it before, but I'll mention it now. So until the next video, you guys have a good one and see you later.